The county posted a notice, said I've got 10 days or it's $180 a day, and they can remove the truck themselves.
They're gonna take your truck just for sitting in your own barn?
I drove this across 3 states to bring my family here, and it's the last thing I built with my own hands.
Then we're not letting them take it. We're bringing it back.
Then we're not letting them take it. We're bringing it back. And that was the moment everything changed for Mr. Walter Hayes, a 91-year-old retired farm mechanic who had spent most of his life fixing other people's machines, but slowly lost the strength to take care of his own. He told me that old 1977 Ford F-250 sitting in that barn was not just a truck. It was the reason his family even had a life in that town. Because decades ago, he drove it across 3 states hauling everything they owned. Tools, furniture, even his children's bicycles strapped down in the back, chasing work and stability. But life does what it always does. It moves forward without asking. His wife passed, his body slowed down, and one day he parked that truck in the barn thinking he would get back to it next season, except that season never came. Over the years, dust turned into layers, dirt hardened into something closer to earth, and the truck slowly disappeared into the barn like it was being buried alive. Now the county had stepped in, not because they understood the story, but because to them it was just an unmaintained vehicle tied to property compliance, something that could turn into a liability, something that needed to be handled, documented, removed if necessary. He looked at me like he already knew how those stories usually end, quietly, without anyone asking what the truck meant. I told him I was not there to take it away. I just wanted to see if we could bring it back enough so it still had a place here. We started by clearing years of farm debris just to reach it, moving old equipment, chains, and rusted tools, then slowly pulling it out into the light for the first time in over 30 years. The moment water hit that surface, thick layers of dirt slid off like time itself was washing away. And underneath it, the original paint was still there, faded but alive. Inside, we cleaned out everything that had settled in. Dust, debris, even signs that animals had made it their home. And for the first time in decades, it felt like a truck again, not a forgotten object. The engine was not ready to run, not yet, but that was not the point, because when Mr. Hayes ran his hand across that hood, you could see it was not about whether it started, it was about whether it was still his. So now I want to ask you this. If a system sees something as a violation, but someone sees it as their entire life story, should the law still win? Or should moments like this be protected? And what would you do if this was your grandfather standing there?